Hey everybody, it's Fred McKinnon here with St. Simon's Community Church doing a worship confessional video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Today is Monday the 21st, and we'll talk about our services yesterday, April 20th, here at St. Simon's Community Church. Had a great service. We just moved our service times to 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, so both services went really well. We moved our service to 9 o'clock to try to accommodate more families with young elementary school kids, like from infant through kindergarten, because we were just totally out of space at 11 o'clock in our nursery, tiny town. And it seemed to work. There were a good number of people that came at 9 o'clock that normally would come at 11, and I think the 9 o'clock crowd might have been bigger than the 11 o'clock for the first time, or at least as big. So a lot of growth, a whole lot of growth here since we've moved into our new facility back in March. So that's been awesome. Let's run down the set list for yesterday. A couple of personnel changes yesterday. I've got a guitar player, Tim Haynes, who usually plays acoustic guitar, and I moved him over to electric. He's really a lead player. He likes to play lead and do some fills, and he's always been back there on an acoustic guitar, kind of running through an electric amp, and have been saying for a long time I wanted to switch him up and maybe get him on the right seat, so to speak, and with an electric guitar in his hand. So he came with his Fender and played, and it sounded great. Did a great job. Kimbo, who often plays electric for me, he went over and played just a clean acoustic rhythm guitar, and it was fantastic. It sounded great. So kudos to both of you guys for doing a great job on that. We opened up with an old, delirious Martin Smith song, Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble? It's always been one of my favorite songs, and it seemed to go over really well. We enjoyed it. Tim just nailed the guitar solo in it and had a great time playing that. Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble? And then after our welcome, our walk-in, our first song actually was Your Grace is Enough. And from that we went into the hymn, Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Had an announcement time. Then after that we did Mighty to Save. We did Mighty to Save actually for the first time last week. It was a special. Todd Hendricks, one of our singers, just leads that and does a great job. And Mighty to Save went really well. That ding ding means somebody's instant messaging me. Let's say, hi, Mom, it's my mother. She's instant messaging me. She's going to have to wait until I can finish this video. So, Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble? Your Grace is Enough. Come Thou Fount. And then Mighty to Save. That's where we are. We did it as special last week for the first time. Went over really well. So we did it this morning and invited the congregation to join in and sing with us. We put the words up. And I think they really got into that. When that was over, we ended that chorus, Savior, He can move the mountains, a cappella, just the people singing. And I kind of slipped back to the piano, which is sort of the back stage right corner, and got on the grand piano on the Yamaha and led Here I Am to Worship. I actually started that off very, very, very sweet, very intimate, just with piano only, and Elizabeth Veal, one of our singers, came in and sang the first verse by herself. Then we built it up on the chorus. We had two more singers, alto, Heather Blankenship on alto, and Todd on the tenor. Came in on the chorus, and we added bass guitar there and just a little kick drum, and just kept holding all the instruments back until the second verse. And then on the second verse, Kimbo came in on that acoustic. Tim began to do just a little bit of finger work on the electric. And so we really pieced that arrangement together. So it started very, very simple, very intimate, and just as we progressed through the song, we were adding instruments, layering instruments in there, and it really helped the song build to that big bridge. And sang that, went back, and just really sat in that for a while. And when the song was over, I just played instrumentally for a couple of minutes on the piano, just kind of ministered just through music while the stage was being cleared. And Pastor David came back and asked me to just play through that bridge again, which we did, and the chorus. It was really, really effective. Great message on baptism. A splendid message on baptism by David Yarborough. I can't imagine how many people have signed up for one of our 3 or 4 baptism events this summer. And we closed it out with one of my favorite old Vineyard tunes, All Who Are Thirsty. And just really went for that one. And we weren't sure if we were going to walk out after the benediction to Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble or All Who Are Thirsty. But just the way the service ended, it was sweet. There were people at the altar praying, and we just kept vamping All Who Are Thirsty. And that's one of my favorite songs, and it went real well. So I think we had a great time. If you were there, how about leaving a comment? Let me know what you thought about the songs and the selection and the time of worship. and I hope to keep these worship confessionals consistent again. I know I haven't posted one in a few months, so here we go. Going to try to get this one uploaded today. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. Bye-bye.